All right, guys, last essay of the year. Can you go ahead and pluck your essay sheet off? You guessed it, it's going to deal with theme. This is how do the themes of thinking big and the next president help readers understand how to treat others? Now, guys, you can pick just one of them. Okay, so maybe you want to pick thinking big. If you go back to the first question on thinking big, number 1, they asked you about theme. Hopefully you got it. If not, maybe you want to make some changes on it. But the first question was, what is a theme? And of course the theme was, you can find ways to help others. Remember, they talked about all the different ways that they were thinking of helping others. That's what the whole thing was about, earning money to provide for those in need. Or you can choose our second story, and if you go to number 11 and vote for counter story, you'll see what is the theme of this passage. Well, they gave you a bunch of hints. A bunch of their questions had to do with being a good sport, right? He was very arrogant and he thought he was going to win. And then the young lady won, and he changed. He called her and he congratulated. That's being a good sport. He decided to make a poem about her, which is being a good sport. And so, well, here's what you're going to do. First of all, you're going to pick one. How do the themes of thinking big or the next president help the reader understand how to treat others? If I pick the next president, I'm going to say, hey, the theme of the next president was to be a good sport. That's my topic sentence, number 1. And now I've got to answer the question. It says, how does it help the reader understand and treat others? So number 2 is going to be to answer that question. Being a good sport shows that you can be a good loser as well as win without being arrogant. And that's kind of what he was. Then you're going to have your 3 points. Your third point, which we like to say in my words. And then the support that you're going to find out from the story, and you use text evidence here. And then you're going to do that for the second point, 5 and 6, same as these, my words, and then text evidence, and then 7 and 8, your third point, my words, and text evidence, and your conclusion should sound a lot like your topic sentence. The theme of these stories taught me how to treat other people. Now, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you indent the first paragraph. So you're going to put your thumb there. Some people like to put this little sideways T there, and you're going to start here. Remember, when you write yours, you should go all the way to the end or right before it, but not over it. Some of you guys are stopping kind of soon in there. When you start over then, that doesn't mean you start a new sentence. It's wherever the sentence ends. And it comes all the way back to, I call this the snuggle line. I'm going to write, and there's a period there. You start right after it. Sentence 2 goes all the way to here, period. Sentence 3, it goes all the way to here. And then a period, capital letter, sentence 4, etc., etc. When you're done, you should go back and count. 1, 2 sentences, 3 sentences. How many are you supposed to have again? You're supposed to have 9 sentences, so check yours over. Okay? Now on all these ones that are text evidence, you're going to have to write down on page, let's just find examples. I like the Connor one. I'd write about the Connor one now. On page 355, we heard that Connor did not think he was a very gracious loser. So I'm going to say it in his words, in my own words first, and then I'm going to copy right from my text evidence. So in number 4, sentence number 4, it should say on page, and that's the part that you want to box up or highlight. So in sentence 4, and then in sentence 6 should be your support. That one should be boxed up. And then my words in sentence 7. And then sentence 8 comes, and that's my text evidence, my support. I should box that up. The author tells us in paragraph 4 on page 14, or whatever you choose. And then here comes sentence number 9. That's your conclusion about theme. Alright, so go ahead and circle your periods, Go ahead and number those. You need to have exactly 9 sentences. 9 sentences. On sentence 4, 6, and 8, you should have your text evidence, and it should be boxed up for you. Don't forget to indent, and then by all means, don't forget your name. Alright, if you watch the entirety of this video, you get extra credit. Down here in the bottom, I'd like you to put an X and then a line all the way across. Here's exactly what I'd like you to write for Mr. Bauer for extra credit. Mr. Bauer, I watched the whole video. Please give me extra credit. Alright? That doesn't mean you don't have to write the essay. You still got to write the essay. But if you'd like some extra credit on your test and just write this on the bottom, then I know you did what you were supposed to do on every given Friday and watch the videos. Alright. Well, good luck. God bless your efforts.